What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Timothy Hayden, Crimson Reaper, Little Blondie, Cletus the Redneck, Benjamin Jennings, Dennis Taylor, Lucius, Brad Jam, Casey McCullum, James Moyner, Brittany Whirling, Hunter Tober McGivern, Breezy B, Ashley Short, Saren G. Tiso, Andrew Fisher, Ryan Parr, Tatakai, Noah Strife, Trevor Boyle, and John Britt. Thank you all very much for your support. And also another big time shout out to our executive producer, the Anime Hybrid. If you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link down below, and we'll see you there. Take care.
Staring at the sun, talking for fun, held down by no one. We were ready to run, all those things we've done, all those I won't tell anyone. After all this time has passed.
Hello, everyone. As
Hi.
you all can
Hi,
tell,
Nate.
yes, as you all can tell, my voice is a lot better. Still got a little bit of funk left, but
I
it is
told
what
you,
it
man,
is.
chug that hot dog water and clear you right up.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it cleared me up all right. It cleared me up on, just what not to do whenever you want to lower your cholesterol. But anyway, today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be reacting to more internet historian,
Hell yeah.
the Tumblr-4chan wars. Oh, my dear Lord.
Still upset.
I'm sorry, dude. Okay, look, last internet historian video we did without Chad. Now, here's the thing. We did Brad's wife because...
Why wouldn't you? It's still a topic that has yet to be handled. And Cracker Barrel has a lot to own up to.
Yes.
Okay.
Chad made good use of the whole thing with
Well, if anybody got used, it was Brad's wife. So.
yeah. She did. She got used a lot. So, needless to say, Chad was pretty miffed when he found out that we did that one without him. So, we're doing one without Nick to kind of even things up. And then you and Nick need to do one without me.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comment section. No. No.
Where
I'm
is
the
it?
captain now.
Oh,
Look at me. Look at me.
You are the captain now.
I am the captain now.
Oh, God.
I know the way. Into an
God.
iceberg, I'd be that kind of captain.
Yeah. It's like, we're going to go straight into that white thing. That's an iceberg, sir. Don't correct me.
It's cocaine.
Sir, that's an iceberg.
It's cocaine.
All hands ahead for the giant brick of cocaine.
No, wait a minute. I thought we were going to watch Thunder in Paradise featuring Hulk Hogan.
No.
Okay.
Why would they want to watch that?
A boy can dream, Kenny. I think it's actually on YouTube. I'm not sure.
I think it is too. I think I have seen it on YouTube.
I think it's just there. They're not even going to remove it.
Well, it's Hulk Hogan, dude. I mean, in the 80s, he was everything, and when they decided,
This
hey,
was like 92, right?
I
Or
don't
something
know.
like that. I don't think this was the 80s.
Well, in the 80s, that's when
There's a Blockbuster video sticker covering the... Oh, no. It's 1996.
Hold on.
That's what the sticker says.
Let's.
I don't really want to remove the Blockbuster.
Oh, Thunder in Paradise. Okay, I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
$1993 was when it first started.
Early 90s.
Yep, 93 was when they started filming it.
Well, this is when, Vince McMahon was like, oh, you're not a star anymore. You got to find another role. And he was just like, yeah, okay. I'm going to go be a TV star. And Ted Turner was like, well, since you're already making TV shows for me, why don't you just hop in that damn ring?
Yeah. And not only that, but did you ever see, like, the Assault on Death Mountain movies?
Oh, God,
with him
dude.
and
So
Carl
many-
Weathers and Shannon Tweed? Produced by Eric Bischoff.
Suburban Commando was amazing. That is such a good movie, dude.
For Christ's sakes, I was frozen today.
Mr. Nanny.
Oh, yeah. I remember renting that back in the day. It was Home Alone with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I mean, they're terrible movies, but you should watch them just for the simple fact that it exists.
Dude.
And it's hilarious.
That one scene with Sherman Helmsley, a.k.a. Mr. George Jefferson, taking a bullet for Hulk Hogan is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, because you can obviously tell, like, he told Sherman, there's like, Sherman, hop on his lap, and Sherman's just like, on top of that big sumbitch? All right, I'll do it.
Jesus.
I could see George Jefferson doing that, because George Jefferson is George Jefferson, and there will never be another. God rest you, Sherman Helmsley. So, the Tumblr-4chan wars by internet historian is here, and we're gonna give it a watch, and let's see what happens. Here we go. The great breeding ground of content that is Tumblr.
We're fucking scum.
Damn.
I literally am gonna die.
Shower, I'm triggered. I get in the car, I'm triggered.
And get your finger off the trigger, bitch.
It began with a Tumblr post, a declaration of war that read, "Join us on July 4th to celebrate our freedom and independence from racists by shutting down
War on 4chan.
The post spread and soon
Good luck with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not think they understand the monstrosity that is 4chan.
This is fucking hilarious.
Look at that imagery.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's the North Korean Women's Army.
Yeah.
Army was preparing for war. First, let's examine these two states. Tumblr, they are one of the world's largest online armies.
Oh god.
They are over 300 million blogs strong.
Spackle that
And
crack,
4chan
yo,
is-
Jesus.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh!
You've got a wolf.
You got a wolf, all right.
Very definitely a wolf.
You got a wolf, and he's packing.
No.
Both sides are pretty retarded.
He ain't kidding. He's not wrong. I mean, jeez.
But the thing about, like, 4chan versus Tumblr, like, you tell the people in 4chan that they're retarded, and they're like, yeah.
And?
Yeah,
exactly.
They
even
will tell you the world is retarded.
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing.
Well, yeah.
You know?
And you do that on Tumblr, next thing you know, you're
You're going to be on CNN, nailed to a cross, upside down, draining blood into a vat.
Yeah, going straight into John Podesta's, like, blood
People
vault.
want to do fan art. There's one for you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, my fat ass butt naked on a cross. Upside down. Jesus. Holy hell.
Soon the 4th of July had arrived. As you can see here on this official map, Tumblr's infantry quickly penetrated 4chan's territory.
That's great.
They published posts all across the B and pole boards. Puppies, selfies, and feminist memes sprung up everywhere.
We're going to win this against the 4chan.
What fucking
assault was
striped thing was underneath
extremely
that nose?
Wait, well, let's take a look, shall we?
Look.
Win this against the 4chan.
All right, don't. And this is just a PSA here for everybody. Nair is made for legs. Do not put it here or here or here. Nair goes on your legs. That was a mistake.
Yes.
Do not try to wax your upper lip with Nair, because it just burns the shit out of anything that's not your legs. And it will burn the fuck out of your legs, too.
And how does he know this about the legs? He talked to a pro wrestler, Mr. Anthony Katina.
Do not put Nair in the wrong places. Anyway.
Sorry about that. All right, back to it.
The assault was extremely ineffective. After less than an hour, Tumblr decided. But this was by no means the end of the conflict. Tumblr had kicked the hornet's nest. B was roused and ready
Here we
for
go.
attack. En masse, they headed straight for Tumblr's main base.
There's been 4chan attacks.
Porn, gore, and anti-feminist memes were spread across some of the more popular tags.
Basically, they can't go on any tag because every tag is basically filled with gore.
Unprepared Tumblr users were being triggered from every direction.
Starting to get really pissed off with these 4chan idiots.
It's not fun, it's actually pretty serious.
Alright, gather round. It's time for a lesson on what not to do if you get raided. Lesson 1. Don't spam the tags with your own selfies. Some Tumblr users thought they could compete with the spamming posts by submitting their own selfies over and over again. They soon found that 4chan seized these selfies, chopped them into hardcore porn, and then spammed them back onto the tag.
Oh god!
and
Oh
raided
god!
I mean, what
Lesson 2. Don't
do you think they're gonna do?
32. During the raid,
Oh, God.
someone pretending to be a Tumblr user posted this infographic. A reported 41 computers were bricked. Lesson
I have
3.
done that in my
Don't
life.
What?
I did that in my
You
life.
deleted System 32.
All right. I can't remember the exact date or whatever,
Dude.
but I was trying to like delete big files on my computer that did not have, you know, like that much memory. And
I know what you mean. I know exactly
and
what
so
you're
I was
talking
just
about.
searching, you know, with my very limited knowledge of computer shit, and I was like, damn, that one's huge.
Gone, and next
What?
thing you know, your computer's dead.
What?
Computer's dead.
Literally just ripped its heart out of its chest and was like, what?
No.
Why did you do that?
You literally, by hitting the delete button, you effectively pulled the trigger on the
Yeah.
double barrel shotgun that blew its brains out.
Why did you do that? I didn't know.
And thus a full wipe and reinstall of everything.
No, it was a full, I don't know what we did to the computer. That computer just never got fixed.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. Till I realized, you know, in basic computer classes later on what the fuck I had done.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're here back and you're like, System 32 is all... Oh, that's what happened.
Whoops.
Whoopsie doodles.
Don't start a petition. Someone created a petition on change.org to get 4chan shut down and managed to get about 900 signatures. So, in response, 4chan made their own petition. It managed to get about 10 times as many signatures. The only thing you can do, really, is log off and wait for it to be over. Trouble is, it took Tumblr 2 days to figure this out. In the meanwhile, casualties were enormous. 40 plus hours of wasted time, 500 hurt feelings, and literally thousands of triggerings. But before we close the history books on this event, it's time to look at one more thing. A conspiracy. It is now widely believed that Pole was behind the original Tumblr post that called for war.
Oh.
The conspiracy goes something like
I
this.
wouldn't doubt it.
Trick Tumblr into provoking B, have the two of them war it out, and sit back and watch the fireworks. Happy 4th of July.
Your parents will be very ashamed.
Wow, this is way back when, because did you read that?
What was it about his channel?
Right there. The channel went from 26 to 1,600 subs in a day.
Well, I mean, he was putting out baller-ass content, dude.
Something tells me, you know, things have been looking up for Internet Historian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hadn't subscribed to him yet?
I thought, actually, I mean, I am subscribed to him on my personal one.
You know, I do think YouTube unsubscribes people from stuff.
And considering how quote-unquote controversial Internet Historian is, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to claim that, though. I know I am subscribed to him on my main channel.
No,
though.
maybe that didn't happen
I'm
here,
subscribed
but
to
I've
a
been
shit
told
ton
that
of a shit ton of person like my favorite channels out there. But yeah. This video, oh my gosh. So it just goes to show you, man. I mean, Internet Historian has been on it. I mean, because this is 2017, and the dude's got over 2 million subs now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And his videos seem to be only getting better, because there was the Fall of 76 video. Now there's the Engoodening of No Man's Sky video.
Goodness.
It's an adventure, dude. It's awesome. I mean,
if only that would happen for Fallout 76. It ain't gonna happen.
It's pretty much almost the exact same video, except the second half of the video is pretty much just like, and here's everything that Hello Games did to fix this, and it worked.
Yeah, I just wish that would happen. But yeah, I wish it would happen for Fallout. Whatever.
Well, oh, dude.
Whatever.
Bethesda's pissed a lot of people off here recently, dude. Number one, they pissed off Doom Eternal fans. You know how? Mick Gordon, the guy who does the music.
They're saying he's not coming back.
Yeah, because he was not allowed to do the final mix on the game for the music.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack that they released was, as he put it, butchered to shit.
Well, I mean,
why would you do that to Mick Gordon?
Corporate hands, dude.
Yeah, Bethesda.
Okay, look.
The very moment Bethesda realized, oh, this is our only successful product, we need to fuck this up somehow.
But like, video games are a way where art and you know, the entertainment industry have merged with technology and created a super, super profitable form of art.
Yeah.
And like, they fucking, like, just like Star Wars, just like everything, they can't keep their fucking hands off of it. And when you get these sociopaths who work their ways into the upper echelons of these huge corporations and companies and shit, they like have to be manipulating everything to what they think. Like, you take the Marvel Cinematic Universe and certain things where they want to make money more than they want their ideas to be the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there have been shit given to us here recently where these big ass companies that have their hands in stuff that they usually fuck up have realized, like with Sonic, shit on your ideas sometimes and give people what the fuck they want. And you see that with like Avengers Endgame, whereas you see the opposite side of it with Captain Marvel. And what happens when you give the people what they want? You make like one of the most successful films ever, or video games ever, like with the new Star Wars game that just came out, Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Like, give people what they want and they will love it and praise it and it will be epic. But if you fucking put out the original Battlefront 2, or is it Battle? It was Battlefront, right?
Well,
Star Wars.
it was Battlefront that pissed some people off, and then it was
because
Battlefront
it was
2.
not what people wanted.
Yeah, then
it was what they thought was a good idea.
Yeah, and then there was Battlefront 2, which was what everybody didn't want.
Yeah, but you can tell when it's either a ploy to be the moral, grandiose, upright, upstanding person in the room, or you're just trying to make as much money as possible. That shit always gets stamped on.
And here's the thing with it, dude. I mean, it speaks, like, what you're talking about speaks volumes. And here's the thing: I'm not against people, getting their fair shake. I want, for instance, Patty Jenkins is a great director. I'm glad she got her shot with Wonder Woman and knocked it out of the park.
Right
now,
amazing film.
Yeah, I'm glad she got that. But the thing is, when someone has a modicum of success, but then you bring them onto the main stage and then they fail, and then you blame your fans,
yeah, that's shitty.
You got a problem, because that's the same thing that people have said about Lily Singh, the new. She's a late night talk show host now.
Oh yeah.
She started out as a YouTuber, was fairly successful as a YouTuber, and then she transferred over into doing primetime TV, and her stuff is not funny. I mean, literally, I've watched clips and clips and clips trying to find the comedy, but I don't get it, and I'm not alone. And this isn't a focus group of like just dudes. There's a lot of women out there that I've spoken to who've said, I don't like it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why did they give her this job? She sucks.
Well, there's nothing wrong with trying. Nothing wrong with people
trying. No, there's nothing wrong with trying. But the very moment it wasn't successful, and the very moment people weren't kissing her ass and sucking up to her and sucking up to the network, saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so brave for putting a woman of color as the leading host of this thing," and all of a sudden, everyone's
Oprah?
racist. Exactly.
You know, I
that's
mean,
what I'm saying.
This shit has been.
Oprah. Oh my god.
This shit has been
Oprah,
done a long
Tyra
time.
Banks,
Whoopi. Whoopi. What about Whoopi?
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. Fucking Rosie Perez. Are you serious? Star Jones?
I just don't.
None of these women count?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't go there with shit just simply because it's so dumb.
It is.
It's so dumb.
People want to have the distinction. Oh, the first person of color. It's like, none of this shit should matter. This is the shit MLK died for. This is what he took all those ass whippings for. All those bricks to the fucking head. It's what he got fucking shot for?
No,
bullshit.
You can't even go there with it, bro, because these people, if it didn't happen while they were alive, it doesn't count.
Exactly. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We are standing on the shoulders of giants, people. I know you don't want to accept this, but this is the truth. We are standing on the shoulders of giants.
How stupid would it be? How unbelievably ridiculous would it be for me to say to someone of color that they are a guest in the House of Electricity? It would be so stupid if I said that to somebody.
Yeah.
And there are these people that tell Eminem because he's white that he's a guest in the House of Hip Hop.
Bullshit. Hip hop aficionados. Rakim.
Oh, I know.
Game,
I mean,
everybody.
It's like, where's the argument? Where do you even come up with an argument to something that stupid? What's the point of a conversation? Like, you're past a conversation at that point. I'm the kind of person that is 100% glad to engage someone in a conversation about something we don't agree about. And I'm also cool with agreeing to disagree.
I am too.
But when you take the essence of a person and cast it to the side simply because how they were born, that is like against everything that anybody with any kind of common sense holds, in their minds is the right thing. Like, you just can't take people and put them into this box that with just this simple label and be like, that means everything for you. That's the point of everything that has been fought about forever.
Yeah, it's individuality.
Yeah.
The whole thing about this world is that it's a world of individuals.
Yeah.
And here's what people want to do. They want to group everybody together in a box so that everything's simple.
Well, that we put on a jersey and then we fight the other side instead of coming together and fixing stuff.
Exactly.
Because as long as everything's in chaos and everybody's swimming neck deep in horse shit, then how are we going to find a way to get ahead? The comfortable giants of industry and all the rich people sit on the power thrones and then look at us squabble and fight with the jerseys they threw out there for people to put on.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the people in power are the ones who have done this to us. Mm-hmm. I mean, and people don't want to accept that.
No,
they want to. They hold cling tight to that jersey because they believe that's what makes them human.
Well, the loudest mouths in the room are usually getting a paycheck for it.
Yeah.
That's the real truth that nobody wants to talk about. They want to throw out these groups that are backing politicians and shit. Oh, my
gosh.
But they don't want to talk about YouTubers, social influencers that are getting money from the same people that these political people are getting money from.
Well, yeah. Well, and here's the thing. All these talking heads and pundits that people base their opinions and shit off of, Rachel Maddow, Brian Seltzer, fucking Tucker Carlson, Rush Limbaugh. Here's the thing. These talking heads, they're all playing a side against the middle. That's the point. That's how it has always been, and people don't want to recognize it. People want to form these tribes and fight each other. That's what they want to do. And it's idiotic, because I don't pick a side. I see who makes the best argument, and I make my judgments from there. Doesn't matter which side it comes down on. I mean, hell, I support the full legalization of cannabis, but I am also a gun rights activist. I also want people to have the right to own firearms. I want people to, I want healthcare to be available to people, but yet I don't want it to just be given to us by an oily, shadowy organization that may or may not have our best interests at hand.
I just don't know what to think anymore.
I don't know either,
and that's a weird spot for me to be in. I guess it's just the older that I've gotten, the more I realize that, like, I don't know shit. And I do understand the fact that, there's always an underlying situation inside of things that we don't know and we will not know.
There will always be that, dude. I mean,
but with the whole situation with the COVID-19 and the shit that's been going on, it's like, how does this become a left and right issue? Like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, I don't give a shit what party anybody's a part of or what coattail legislation they want to tie into shit that's going to help the situation. Like, they're about to do shit and reopen our country here in America soon, I think. And they have literally not seen it. To me, I have seen no change from day one. I have not seen any. I mean, there's been a little bit of money, but you can't go anywhere and you can't do shit with the money. You know, I mean, and I haven't seen any kind of push for anything that's going to help the situation at all.
Me neither. I mean,
and it's because of political bullshit.
It is. It's nonsense, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there have been strides done in the medical field to help with.
But that's not politicians.
Well, no, I know. To speed up the process, and that's what I was going to allude to. All these people in the medical field who are investing and putting forth all this effort to find a vaccine as soon as possible. Hell, there's 3 vaccines right now that are in human trials.
Yeah.
And if it works, then great. Then that means crisis averted. We'll be able to be done with this shit within the next 3 to 6 months, depending on how fast they can get the inoculations out.
Yeah.
But that being said, all of this shit could have been pushed forward so much faster if all these political pundits and asshats would stop throwing shit at each other.
Well, it's just fucked that we've got people now out protesting and raising hell because, number one, they don't understand a lot about what's going on.
Yeah.
And number two, it hasn't been fucking explained to them.
Nope.
It hasn't been fucking put in it. Even people who are super, super smart don't know what the fuck's going on a lot of times. When you've got like the Surgeon General going, don't wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Like, holy shit, dude. When I was in the military, you know, we had uniform changes and we had things change and we had operations change, you know, inside the clinics and all this stuff. You know, but there was a definitive, there was never going to be somebody from the top of the top of the top come out and say, hey, this is the way it is. And then 2 days later, fucking change everything and be like, hey, that's not the way it is. They will know for a fact. They should not have said shit until they knew for a fact.
Yeah.
If you don't, like, I can't believe how much guesswork has gone in to the most influential people in our country saying things that they're unsure of to the people to do in such an important time, to tell them, don't wear a mask, this medicine will work. Like the president coming out and saying that there's medicine that'll work to save people's lives, who people actually have their family members and their loved ones dying in the hospital. How are you going to react? If you were sick in the hospital and they were telling me there's some medicine they weren't going to give you, and I thought because the fucking one of the most powerful people in the world said you needed it, I'd go John Q up in that bitch, dude. Well, I mean, really, it's ridiculous.
No.
These people need to shut the fuck up.
I'm just laughing. I mean, that whole situation's fucked. I know, it's just I was laughing at the John Q reference because I haven't thought about that film in a long time.
Yeah. Denzel
Good
Washington.
movie, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Great movie.
But it's a great representation of, like, you know, you may not have it, nobody you know may not have it, but like somebody whose family member is dying from it will do anything to save them. And to go out and spout out information that's unsure on something that serious, damn, dude, that's fucked.
Well, I mean,
but it goes just like the Tumblr versus the 4chan thing. You've got the left and you've got the right, and it goes from internet nerds to the most hardcore of everything you can imagine. There's that divide for some reason, man. It just continues, that gap continues to spread. And us people in the middle are falling into it, man. We got to live with these people.
Yeah, and there's not much we can do about it.
No.
All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this. I mean, you know, we've been ranting for almost 30 minutes about this shit. So, hope you enjoyed this. So until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Chad.
And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.